We're here this afternoon with Terence Stamp. We're talking about his new book, Rare Stamps. It's a wonderful ebook, and also, Terence, you've just recently finished making a movie that we'll be seeing at the end of the year called Song for Marion. Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, it was, I had reservations about it because I was playing a kind of an old age pensioner, you know, and I thought to myself, if I walk through this, I may be walking through a door that I can no longer close, you know. I'm sort of owning up about how long I've been on the planet. Anyway, it was with two most wonderful actresses, Vanessa Redgrave, who you know, and a wonderful young actress called Gemma Arterton. And I mean, it's a kind of, it's a melodrama, you know. It's a real sort of weepy, but it's very funny. And it was a wonderful script, and I saw a movie that the director had made, and he'd made it for about $8,000, and it was called London to Brighton. And I saw it, and it was just a masterpiece, you know, so I agreed to do the movie.
What is the director's name?
Paul Andrew Williams. And I'd worked with Vanessa before in the theatre. I'd done an Ibsen with her, Lady from the Sea at the Roundhouse, but I hadn't seen her for like many years. And she had a terrific, horrible year last year. Like, she lost her daughter, her brother, and her sister. But in a funny way, you know, that when great artists like are at their most vulnerable, they're sometimes at their most visionary, you know. And when I was working with her, she was just kind of luminous, you know. She was really, so it was wonderful for me. And I have a very good feeling about the movie. It was just every scene seemed kind of charged, you know. And those two girls were just, it was kind of magic for an aging leading man.
No, not aging. Always leading. What's the movie about, though?
It's about a couple, an old age couple.
And that's you and Vanessa
That's Vanessa and I. And he dislikes everybody and is disliked by everybody. And the saving grace of him is that he totally adores his wife. And she's suffering from kind of terminal cancer. And at the beginning of the movie, in this little town where they live, there's a young piano teacher, a woman who teaches piano at the local school. And she starts a kind of a choir for these old age pensioners, just to give them something to live for, really. And the Vanessa character, who's called Marion, joins this choir. And I hate it. I hate sharing her.
Of course.
And I hate wheeling her to the choir practice, you know. And I just sit outside, rolling up and firing up, not joints, but cigarettes. And and then she dies. And the guy has no thing in his life, you know. His life, it's terrifying to wake up in the morning, you know, because the day is just stretches ahead, endless and empty. And with no thing to do at all, he starts just going to where he took her for the choir practice, you know. And the young teacher, the Gemma Arterton character, sees him. And although she doesn't like him, she loved the wife. And she kind of starts like reeling him in. And she gets him to kind of join this choir. So really, it's about a man's journey, but I guess you could say it's like redemption through voice. In other words, he finds his original voice. So that's what, you know, that's the kind of the trajectory of the movie.
And given your concerns before you accepted the role, how did it feel to play older?
Well, felt easy, unfortunately.
Thank you, Terence Stamp.